Oh my gosh, this is my first time doing this. This is awkward. I'm on YouTube Live. Wednesday, it's due to your best, starting with a Bachelor wedding and a playing singer. Hey, hold it. This guy looks familiar. This guy is the best I've ever. Hey, come on in. It's my first YouTube Live. No, my second one. It's still playing right now on the West Coast. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know this show was going to be 3 hours. I thought it was going to be 2 like it normally is. Forgive me. Hey, what's up? Yes, it's me, Nefertiti. This show is still on, guys. Like, I'm still watching it. It hasn't ended yet. Why did y'all tell me this is going to be 3 hours? Hold on, I'm about to watch the preview for next week. Oh, the season preview.
On rubbing oil all over his body. You're like, that would get a picture off. It's like, okay, so first, you're gonna get laid. Colton being a virgin is awesome. I mean, I hope he takes me to the famous teeth every time I smell it. So
oh, Demi is my girl. What do y'all think about Demi? That's my girl. I like her.
Let's be wild. Let's be crazy. Let's have sex places where people shouldn't have sex.
Sexual intimacy is a big part of any relationship.
We get it, Colton.
I've been waiting my whole life. When I lose my virginity, it'll be tender, it'll be caring, it'll be passionate, because I want to be in love the first time.
Thank you for staying up, guys. I appreciate it. Shout out to my East Coast peeps. What's up? What time is it there? Is it like what? It's 11. So is it like 2 a.m.? Thank you.
Maybe. I'm being emotionally torn. It's like watching the guy that I'm falling in love with develop relationships with other women, and they don't give a about him. You only see this much of Demi. There's another thing to be involved in.
Oh gosh, it seems like Demi's gonna be the villain. Yes, I love her.
Tracy could be 400 years old, and she still wouldn't be ready for marriage.
Oh,
Absolutely terrifying.
I am here for engagement. I mean, she's lying to him. Colton's heart is on the line. So why are you bringing up things that aren't true? I would never in a million years tell Colton anything. You are a liar, Nicole. You are a liar.
oh gosh, Anya, you are gonna be messy.
You pressed the wrong button. He is not happy.
There are people still here that aren't ready, and that's terrifying. My greatest fear in all this, I'm going to end up with somebody who's not here to be engaged at the end of this. I'm here to fall in love and get married.
Aww.
I'm not here to get to married.
I still don't believe him though.
So bad, and you're gonna ruin potential relationships. I don't know what to do.
Hey, what's up, Gladys? Greetings from Kenya. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Yes, Hannah, this season is going to be messy. I can't wait. Oh, guys, this season is going to be good. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I got to. The women are messy. I told y'all I will only do it if the women are messy, and the women are messy, especially Demi. That's my girl. Oh, Coach is going to give us his best Oscar-winning performance this season. I'm interested to see what made him jump over a fence. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me, Colton? Team Extra. I'll watch it.
And that, my friends, is just the beginning, if you can believe it. It's all coming up this season on The Bachelor.
Anyway, hey guys, I'm sorry. I just had to watch the last few minutes of that because I wanted to come on like after the show. I didn't know it was going to be 3 hours, so forgive me. Thank you for everybody who stayed up on the East Coast. I appreciate it. Oh wait, what did you say, Colt? What did you say, Hope?
Hope said, why are you doing 3 hours for playing Colton? Is he interesting or will we be in this for the girls? Hope, we're in this for the girls. We're in this for the girls. I am not in it for Colton at all. When I found out they picked him, y'all knew that I was done with this show. But the girls are really interesting, especially Demi. That's like my favorite. She is one of my favorites. Demi, I like Katie. Who else do I like? Is her name Catherine? The one today. You know what I mean? She looks older than everybody. And she has like the fillers and stuff. And she was the one who kept on asking Colton, like disrupting his time with the girls. That's the one who I'm interested in as well, because I think she's going to be this season's Crystal. She gives me messy. The girls are going to be very interesting. Hope you got to get into this. I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't lie to you. Let me see, what is Hannah saying? Yes, they do, Nefertiti. They always do suck us back in, because I was done. But I gave myself like 15 minutes. I was always going to go live just to see if it was interesting. But within like the first few minutes, I was really interested. I forget her name. I think her name is Ali, but it's the girl who doesn't have an Australian accent, but she showed up with an Australian accent to make a first impression. I like her. She was really, really good. The girls are a mess. So you know we're going to have some drama. We got this Nigerian chick. What is her name? Anye. She's good. She's good. But this is my thing. I'm concerned about her because I don't want her to be too much of a villain. You know what I mean? Because I don't think that will go well for her. Not only being a Black woman on the show, being a dark-skinned Black woman, I do not think that, her like pushing the villain edit is going to work in her favor. So I'm cool with her being messy, but I'm not cool with her like going villain. Leave that to Jimmy, because she seemed to have that on lock. Nefertiti, the live viewing parties, in my opinion, was just to milk time for the show. I think what they are doing is I think that they are milking the advertisers for just money. So they needed to stretch a 3-hour show, because the longer your show, the more advertisements you get, and that's more money for the network. So I think that they were just milking the show because there was so much that was unnecessary. And I hate when they do this, because they give us 3 hours of the show, right? But it's not really 3 hours of the show. We get like 30 to 40 minutes of the actual show that we tuned in for. And then the rest is just this Bachelor Nation fluff that none of us really care about. Like, I always love seeing Tristan and Ryan. Okay. Like, I never have a problem with that. Like, seeing their kids warmed my heart. I teared up a bit. But that was about it. Like, I didn't need all of these watch parties. The proposals were cute. They could have been 5 minutes. Like, it didn't need to go on as long as it did. Like, I was just over it from the time they started that mess, because I knew they were just milking time to have a 3-hour long show. Like, meeting Chris Harrison's mom. That was sweet. We ain't need it. You know what I mean? That whole dedication to Chris. That was sweet. We didn't need it. Like, is this the 50th anniversary of the show? Like, a lot of it was just fluff and it was unnecessary. But again, it was to milk advertisers so the network can get more money with the commercials. And, it's business. You know what I mean? But it was unnecessary. I fell asleep twice watching this and I was taking notes. It was too much. We did not need 3 hours. Y'all know I can't even do the 2 hours. The 2 hours are rough for me. So 3 hours? Yeah, not here for it. Oh, the live, yes. What was the point? You know what, Hannah? It does look like we got a lot of sisters going far. Even in the preview for the season, I was like, okay, I see a couple Black girls going far on this season. But I'm not surprised. Colton give me that vibe. Them football players, you never know. Never know. What did Hope say? Yes, Hope, the ladies are messy. Yes, Hope, you have to watch this season. Please watch it along with us, because we're going to have a great time. What did Nefertiti say? Onye seems to be less of a villain and more of a speaks her mind kind of person, which still will come across as being a villain when you're a Black woman, unfortunately. Absolutely. That's why I'm just like, okay, Onye, just, I'm rooting for her, right? But I just don't want her to start off like that, because remember when she went after, I believe her name is Catherine, the girls were rooting for her to do that. However, They don't know her like that. So if she gets in trouble for that, or if the tides turn, they're not going to have her back. So I'm just like, Anya, speak up a little bit. But that's it, because it's going to look very different on TV. So you just got to really be careful about the image that you put out there when you're on reality TV, because they can craft your image any way they want to. So you got to be real specific and clear about what you give the cameras. And so I'm kind of nervous for her. I am. Maybe she's vying for a bachelorette position. Y'all know we talk real here. Wait, Nefertiti, who left? Which was one of the bigger producers that left the show? I have no idea. It wasn't, what's his name, Mike? The lead producer. It wasn't him. Because he's been trolling everybody on Twitter for like the last week. And I'm like, dude, please stop. I'm over it. I was over it when y'all, wait, can we talk about Blake? Why did they show us Blake at a watch party? Like, just dig the knife in any deeper. Like, come on. When I saw him, I'm like, I would have been fine with not seeing him on Colton's season at all, especially since we all wanted him to be the Bachelor. We didn't need to see him at a watch. No, Mimi, you read the spoilers? Mimi said, I read the spoilers and definitely can't stomach watching the fakery unfold, but I'm 100% here for your reviews, Nikki. Oh, thank you, Mimi. I'm staying away from spoilers. I have blocked, no tea, no shade, but I have blocked Reality Steve. I don't want to be spoiled, because I'm also reviewing 90 Day Fiance. And I had to stop following the cast because they spoiled so much of the season for me. And I'm just like, I'm halfway through the season. I'm going to continue going on. But now that I know half of your storylines, I don't even feel like it. So I'm just staying away from Reality Steve. Although I know he already got the tea. Although I already know that somebody won. I get it. But, you know, I'm going to stay away because I want to be surprised. Also, I got some insider tea too. Should I share it? No, because it's kind of a spoiler, but it's not really. I'm going to just share it. Don't be mad. My insider tea is this. A lot of the girls are not feeling Colton. Like, come towards the end of the season, they are like really having to convince a lot of the girls to stay. That's not a spoiler, because even in the trailer, he said that a lot of girls don't want to be here. So I don't know what he did, but a lot of them are not interested in him. They were attracted to him in the beginning when they first met him, but there's something about him that the women do not like. So the producers were having a really hard time getting the girls to stay there for Colton. Can you believe it? What is up with him? Something up. Something in the water ain't clean. Yes, Hannah, Blake should have been a Bachelor. I feel like when I saw him, he looked the part. He looked the part, and you have him at a watch party for a season that should have been his. He has so much grace. He was really doing a good job, and I was really proud of him. But I felt bad because that should be his role right now. Oh, yeah. So was my spoiler bad? I don't think it was a spoiler. I just think it was just like, you know, some insider tea. Because, you know, it's LA. We all talk out here. It is what it is. Maybe Nefertiti, maybe they don't want to deal with him and his virginity, which, you know, I don't want to come after nobody's virginity, but it's just something about Colton. Listen, Colton is attractive, right? I don't think after his season, but because he's so cute, because he has so many followers, because he's one of the most popular bachelors, if not the most popular bachelor, because I think he's over 1 million followers on Instagram at this point. I think it doesn't matter when what's really up with him comes out. So, you know, he's fine enough and he's popular enough for it to all just, you know, go away. Listen, I am actually I'm working on it right now. I had to stop to do the live, but I'm actually working on a few games and trivia that we can do during the time that we're watching this. One of the things I'm working on is the Bachelor bingo card. Virginity is in that. So one of the games is every time somebody says virginity, like take a drink of whatever you want. You know, y'all know I don't drink, okay? So I probably will be high after that episode, but that's one of the games that I want to do because they milk his virginity. Like within the first 5 or 6 minutes, I heard virgin like 20 times. If it wasn't from the ladies, it was from Chris Harrison. It was from the Bachelor host. And it was just so overdone and pressed. And I'm like, where did we, the viewers of this show, give you the idea that we care? Like even when he mentioned that he was a virgin, it wasn't even a big deal on Twitter. Like nobody cares that Colton is a virgin, but they keep on pressing it like it's such a big deal in 2018. We got a lot of other things going on to be worried about as a people. We don't care about that man. So they keep on pushing it, and I don't know why. It's not trending well, but they keep on pushing this idea that we care that Colton is a virgin. Not a lot of the girls mentioned it either, but I think a lot of the girls who did talk about it got a lot of camera time to like push the storyline, or I don't know if it's going to be, I don't know if they're pushing this because within the season he loses his virginity, but who cares? Who cares? Like, it's just such a weird storyline to go with, but you know, he's the scam king, so he's going to go with whatever they give him. So that's probably why they picked him anyway, because he will play ball. Our Blake wouldn't play ball. That's why we respect and love him. Yeah, he does come off inauthentic, Hope, but he's so cute. That's the problem. Like, even watching this, I was so annoyed by him, but he's so cute and he's so charming. You like forget that he's a scam king. What did Nefertiti say? Nefertiti said, it's just incredibly odd to me that ABC is both trying to make the show family friendly again with the season while also pushing this sex or lack thereof storyline. Thank you very much, Nefertiti. I've always had a problem with that. I'm like, ABC is such a cookie cutter, network. Why is it such a big deal that this dude is a virgin and we're essentially as a nation going to watch him lose his virginity? It just seems so awkward that is something they would talk about on this network excessively. It's so much, it's so tiring, and we don't care. We do not care. The audience could care less that Colton is a virgin. Like, it doesn't matter, but they keep on pushing it for some reason. And I don't get it. I do not get it. I'm just trying to read your comments. You know they are. Yes, CCC, they are showing many shower scenes of Colton because there was no skin. That's true. Colton is hot, and they are giving us all the beefcake that we want and desire. They're going to ham it up with him. He's going to have his shirt. It's, listen, I'm here for it. You know what? Yes, CC and Hannah. Ari didn't go shirtless once. Like, he didn't give us any sex appeal with him at all. There was nothing. Wow. But they made him the kissing bandit. But yeah, they didn't do the sex appeal with him like they're doing with Colton. Like, there was no sex appeal with Ari, but he was the kissing bandit. I just remember that season and how he would grab those women's faces. And, oh, gross. Yeah, he's cute, guys. That is the problem. He is very attractive, but he is a scammer. So we got to keep on. Every time he smiles, we have to be like, no, he's a scammer. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. You know what? Yes, CC. I am really surprised too that they didn't mention his charity, because that was the big thing about his season. Not his season, but Becca's season. They kept on mentioning that charity, and I'm just like, okay, are we going to give a donation to the charity? They kept on bringing it up, but I think they were already making him the Bachelor. That's what I believe. I believe that Colton was the Bachelor when he came in on Becca's season. They had already hired that dude. They wanted to see how he played with the viewers, and even if he didn't play well, like he didn't play well with us, he still was going to be the Bachelor. So I think they were already cultivating this like cookie cutter, all-American kind of guy. So that's why we got a lot of his charity, a lot of him helping out his little cousin, a lot of him being a virgin, and the whole sob story because Becca's season was also, sad to say, Colton's season. This girl has gotten no love from Bachelor Nation. Like, they have done her so dirty. Like, they brought in dudes, made another guy the star of her season. I just feel bad. Oh, can we talk about her though? She looked great. Garrett looked over it. Did y'all see that clip of them when they like made them kiss or whatever? Garrett, he didn't seem like his normal awkward self. He just seemed kind of annoyed, like he was over the process. And I understand that because I never thought that he was that guy. I thought that he was the kind of guy who would be into it for a minute, but he would want to go back to his life. And I think that's what he wants to do. But Becca is living it up. Like you have to take this moment as soon as it comes and you got to ride it till the wheels fall off. And it just did not look like Garrett was into it at all. He looked like he was ready to go. Oh, wait, I'm trying to catch up with your comments. Hold on. Yes, we are talking in here, ladies. Yeah, he didn't say anything, didn't mention the charity at all. Listen, I get you, Hope. Blake probably wasn't ready for another relationship because I do believe that he was really interested in Becca. However, Colton wasn't either. Like, word on the street is that he is, like we all know, is scamming and not really in this for it. And of course, all the ladies, like I looked at a bunch of them girls. I was like, I've seen them in auditions. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. You know what I mean? Some people are here just to be stars. Some people are here because they're fans of the show. I don't really think that we're going to find love on this season. I think that it's just going to be a messy, fun season. And that's what I'm going in reviewing it as. I'm not going into this season thinking that, you know, Colton is going to have a love story. I know it's just going to be drama. It's going to be a nice little American telenovela. That's what it is. I'm not looking for a love story. We are not getting Trista and Ryan out of this season. No. And who is Blake dating? Somebody in the comment section said that he had a girlfriend right now. He was dating somebody from Bachelor Nation. And I'm like, I haven't heard that tea. I would like to know, though. Yes, Hannah. That goes on. Nefertiti, he does. He does. I was looking at Colton, and my baby is trying to hold on to that hair. And he's, what, 26? It's going, baby. Just let it go. But he does give me, like, hot guy in college. Hot guy in high school and in college who, you know, becomes that burly PE teacher. Yes, he does. You know what? Yes, CC, this season, I don't think it's going to be cookie cutter at all because, first of all, we already started with a bunch of the ladies cussing. And I'm like, oh, we're starting off cussing on day one? Okay. Did you see how shocked Colton and that girl that he was on a date was when Anya came in and started cussing? They were like, they like clenched their pearls. And I'm like, are you serious? Really? But they were shocked. It was very unexpected. And to me, Anya was going home. When she did that, she earned herself another night in the house. I don't think Colton wanted her to stay. I didn't see any attraction with them, but she's kind of sort of messy. So the producers kept her. She was a complete producer pick, in my opinion. No, Cole Charisse. What was the diss that Nick Vial and Vial, whatever his name is, and Krista Harrison made at Tia? I know that what is his name? The cute guy with the dimples. He's the bartender in Paradise. I forget his name. I was just talking about him, but he said something. Chris asked him what Colton was hoping for or something like that. And he was just like, oh, I think he's praying that Tia doesn't show up. Poor girl. You went in with the scam king and you got scammed yourself. That's so sad. So sad. But yes, Coach Charisse, right in the comment section what that diss was, because I didn't catch it. No, they never cared about Becca. They keep on playing her every time. And I'm just like, she don't get it. She's just riding it out. But I'm like, girl, they brought a dude on your season and made him the star of your season. After your heart got broken on national TV by Jack Frost. Sis, she don't care though. She's so oblivious. I love the girl, but she's just oblivious. Oh, wait. Nefertiti said, "How did I feel about Benoit proposing? Who did he propose to now? Wait, he proposed to another person? Is this somebody new? I done missed everything. Did Benoit propose to another girl? Like, come on, Benoit, you gotta let it go. He gotta hang it up. Are they still doing The Bachelor in Canada? If so, just make Benoit the Bachelor. Oh yes, hope the girls are a mess. Wells, yes, Nefertiti Wells. He was the one. He was the one that made the diss that I heard about Tia. Yeah, okay, it was Wells. Yeah, that was shade. But listen, Tia put herself in that position. I know she is probably sitting home watching this show, pissed that she made this boy a star because Colton would not have been on the show had it not been for Tia. She was his recommendation, guys. Do you know that? Tia was his recommendation into Bachelor Nation because he had been trying to get on for a while, and I don't think that they were interested in him. But somehow he accidentally ran into Tia and sparks flew and they started dating and she recommended him for the show. Tia, now he got 1 million followers. He about to be an action star on Netflix. Like, you put that dude on and what do you have? Not a rose, not a spinoff, nothing. Tia and Colton didn't really date. Like, it was more like a hookup. Yeah, she had a crush on him, and I said Tia wanted a relationship, not Colton. That's true, Hannah. That is true. But the thing is, he played her. We watched him do it. We watched him do it. He never made a full decision until he knew that he had that bachelor position. And then he was just like, I don't want to be boyfriend and girlfriend anymore. After he asked her like 2 episodes prior, but he fine. He fine. But something is up with him. When I heard that the women were not interested in him and the producers were trying to like bribe the girls like to make them stay, because if they would not have stayed, they would not have had a season. Like, they were literally bribing and convincing the girls to stay because for some reason they were over Colton. Like, in the beginning, they were really into him, but he did something or something happened where it was just like nobody wanted to be with him. Not even a half his day paid. So they were just like, we don't want him. So something is up with Colton. Because this is the thing, right? He is very attractive, right? Comes from good stock. He can't keep a relationship. Okay, Colton. Okay. Yep. Yes, Nefertiti. Tia was a pick-me that went wrong. Yep. Sure is. She did everything for that boy. And look at her now. Look at her now. Like, she has to be pissed. She probably made like a voodoo doll. Blake dated Miley. CC, for real, where are your receipts? Blake dated Miley Cyrus's older sister and Christina, and he's into Hannah B from this season. Really? This is the thing, right? I want Blake to be the next Bachelor. I still, want Peter to be the Bachelor, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think that they are done with Blake, and that's so sad because what's going to happen is one of these girls are going to be the Bachelor, be the Bachelorette, and from there we're going to pick one of the Bachelors. And I just feel like that position should go to Blake. I really, really do. Like, Peter was polarizing. Some of us wanted him. Some of us didn't. Blake, everybody wanted Blake. Everybody. There was nobody. I remember I was under Mike, the producer for this show. I was under his comment section on Twitter or one of the posts when he revealed that the next Bachelor was Colton. Nobody wanted him. Every comment was just like, we want Blake. So it's just unfortunate because he was definitely the viewer's choice, but the people's pick. But I just feel like he's done. Like, I don't think he's going to be able to come back. And then he's probably going to come back like they did Ari. But I mean, it's going to be what, 2080? Like, we'll all be dead. Nobody will care. It's unfortunate because I think he would have been a great Bachelor. That is America's Bachelor, in my opinion. That is the one who would have really represented the franchise in the right way. He gave me Tristan and Ryan vibes. I felt like he was the real deal. And y'all know, I know who's scamming on the show. I know who's coming here for a come up. I didn't get that from Blake. He was intense, yes, but he was really there to find love. And it's unfortunate. It really, really is. Because I think that we're just going to just pick a Bachelor from the next Bachelorette season. So let me catch up with your comments. I miss you too, Noel. I've been doing good. I'm glad to be back. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he definitely played Tia. You know what, Hope? I don't know if Benoit is desperate. I think this is what I think is going on with Benoit, right? I think that Benoit has finally become, in his mind, attractive. You know what I mean? I think that Benoit was probably a nerdy guy back in the day, and he started working out and really coming into his own and coming into his looks. And I think that now that he is around or in the presence of women that he probably always wanted before, he's acting desperate because he wants to like lock one down because he don't know when it's going to come around again. But I feel like Benoit is ready for a relationship in his mind. But as a viewer watching him on seasons of The Bachelor, I just don't think he is. I think he really needs to get to know himself now. I feel like we're seeing Benoit as like a makeover Benoit. I feel like he's been in this body not too long. You know what I mean? I think he's coming off of probably being quirky and geeky and not the one that all the girls wanted. And now he is, and he doesn't know yet how to be in this body. So I think, just give him a couple years to really discover himself and find out what he really wants besides just a pretty girl that will say yes to a date, because he falls hard. But I think he's falling hard because he doesn't know when this will happen for him again. And he has to think differently about himself. But I think he's the real deal as well, but he does come off desperate. Wait a minute, there's some tea. Hold up, I saw tea. Wait. Yes, CC Wells did not want to see Tia, and neither do I. Yeah, Colton is very immature. Wait, okay, so CC said, do you know the Cassie T? Do you know Cassie? She and her sister are actresses? No! Please, listen, if you have tea, drop it. I don't know, CCC. I don't know no tea about Cassie, but she seems like a front runner. Wait a minute. Cassie is one of my girls. Let me just tell you my top 5. My top 5 is Cassie. Another one in my top 5 is the girl, I forget her name, but she's the girl that had the Australian accent, but she's not Australian. Demi. That's my girl. I'm riding with Demi. Katie, and North Kakalaki. It's not Catherine. What is her name? I think her name is Catherine. Miss North Carolina. Those are my top 5. What's your top 5? Let me know. But those are the girls that I feel like he has a connection with on the show. And I feel like they're going to go far. But Demi's going to go far because she's messy and good TV. But she's in my top 5. I think he just may pick her. He seems like he wants to bring home somebody wholesome because, he's giving off this armor version. I don't know what I'm doing with the woman. He's giving off those vibes. But I think he wants somebody a little wild like Demi. Lady in the street and freaking a bad. Oh, wait. Before I get to the rest of the comments, this is why I love Demi. First of all, when we meet her, she's like running around in her backyard on a skateboard. Then in her confessional, she takes a call from her mother who is in prison for embezzlement. When she got that call from her mama in prison, I said, this is my girl. I liked her from the beginning. She just had there was something about her where I was just like, she is going to be good TV. And then when she got that call from her mama, I said, I'm putting my money on Demi. That is my girl. That is my front runner. I may change halfway through the season, but right now, I put my money on Demi. Let me catch it. Oh, gosh. Y'all are writing. Hold on. You know what, J Knight 316? I don't think he was forcing the flirt. I don't think he was being forced to flirt with black girls for ratings. I think that Colton's been there before. Like, I don't think this is Colton's first time at the Essence Festival. He's been there before. I think that he was really into Katie. And I didn't see that at all. But when he sat down and talked to her, he could not take his eyes off of her. He was really, really into Katie. He is not into Anya. The producers want her. He don't want nothing about her. He gave her such a pow hug when they had their little sit down. I was like, Anya, you going home. You better do something to stay. And when she went and confronted Camille Grammer, that's how she was able to stay. Yeah, I hope Blake will be on Paradise, but he's so above that, and that's unfortunate. But he is going to be on there, and that's unfortunate because I think he should have been the Bachelor. Wait, Cece, yes. What's her name? Taisha? First of all, that girl's name is Taisha. Okay, she got on national TV and changed it to Tasia. But her name is Taisha. Okay, that's how you spell Taisha. She playing. But yeah, I think he liked her too. But I really think he was feeling Katie. He was feeling Katie. Oh, who's Jubilee? We got a Jubilee on this season? Or did she look like Jubilee? There's a couple sisters that he picked, guys. I think we got like 6 sisters. Taisha, Katie, and I think it was 2 other sisters. And the Desi girl. Is she Desi? Let me stop. I don't really. I thought she was Desi. Is she Desi? Let me know. Y'all know y'all always get me together anyway. Hi, love by you. You know what, Lily Nicole? You know, Colton. He could be genuine, right? He really, really could be. I just feel from what I've seen of him on previous seasons, I think, and I'm not hating on this, right? I'm not hating on it. But I think with this show specifically, a lot of you guys tune in for a love story. And I don't think Colton is here for that. I see Colton being there for a come up. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at nobody getting their bag. But when you play with people's hearts, I can't really rock with you. And that's my only issue with Colton, because I feel like this show, there are people who really come on this show to find love. Like we got Benoit, like that weird couple. You know, the girl with the eyebrows and her weird husband. They were the real deal. So they really came here to find love. And I think Colton was just playing a game. However, it is a TV show. And the producers picked him because he was somebody who would play the game and give us a good season. So that's probably what's going to happen. He can cry on cue. He can, Colton is securing the bag for himself. I'm telling you guys, I see it on him. That dude is going to be like some streaming service star. I'm telling you, he's going to be like, what's his name? John Cena. I see him being like the next John Cena. Like he's going to jump into like movies and probably start a little Lifetime Christmas movie. I'm telling you, he probably taking acting classes right now. And guys, if I see him at an acting class, I am going to jump on my live and give y'all all the tea, because that's what I think he is trying to move into. And if you listen to the word on the street, people out here been saying he was trying to get put on. And The Bachelor just gave him that opportunity. Thank you, Tia, for opening the door for Colton. He closed it right back on you. You know what, love by you? I don't know what's going on. A lot of people are telling me that they are not getting my alerts when I post a new video, because I posted a lot of stuff and people are just like, oh my goodness, I had no idea. So I don't know. I think, did you click on the bell, like on my page? If you click on the bell, they will give you all the alerts. I'm going to start saying that in all my videos so you guys can do that, because a lot of people have said they had no idea that I had posted new stuff. Thanks, YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, J Knight 316, he does like Katie. No, okay, now I remember. He was attracted to Taisha. I'm not gonna call her Tasha, whatever she said. He was really attracted to her, but I think he just liked her butt, because that's what he was looking at the whole time. So, but I think you're right, J Knight. He is physically attracted to Taisha, but he really likes Katie. Colton just seems like the type. Oh, wait, sorry, y'all. I know I look weird, but I'm just trying to catch up with all of y'all comments. But I don't know if I really type to post that for ratings. Maybe he is. Why is Cassie dressed like she was just at Target? Love by you, you messy. Thanks for showing up. Wait, so who does Cassie's sister date? What actor? Oh, thank you, Heather. I'm trying something new with my backgrounds. I got a bunch of backgrounds because I told you guys I moved, so my setup is not the same. So I'm just going to be trying different backgrounds every week. Thank you for letting me know that you like this one. I'll keep this up. Oh, thank you, Love by You. Yes, she said I had a solid top 5. So thank you. I appreciate that. Greg Sulkin. Who's Greg Sulkin? That's who Cassie's sister is dating. Let me look that up. Greg Sulkin. He's an actor? I should know this. This is my industry. Embarrassed. Greg Sulkin. Hold up. Oh, he's a British actor. He's a British actor. He made his film debut. Oh, he's a Disney kid. Oh. He getting that Disney money. Good for Cassie's sister, or Casey. Is her name Casey or Cassie? People call her Cassie because of Diddy. Mimi Nick. The first impression rose went to Hannah, and I was shocked. Were you guys shocked by that? I was like, when did you guys talk? I don't even remember their conversation. So that was shocking to me that she got the first impression rose. I was for sure it was either going to go to Katie or Miss North Carolina, Miss North Kakalaki. I didn't see that attraction at all with Hannah and Colton. He was like, you remind me of home. And I didn't see that. She's not my front runner. He does like the beauty queens. Cassie stars in Huntington Beach, like reality show. Oh, her sister is in a movie, a Hallmark movie. Yeah, guys, let me just be real with y'all, okay? All of these people on this show are actors. They've come out to LA to be some sort of an actor. The Bachelor reality TV is an easy way for you to get on TV if you're not able to book a commercial or a TV show. You know what I mean? So I'm not surprised that a lot of these people are actors, and they also make up a lot of their jobs. Like, what is his name? We like him, but he had the ashy lips. He wasn't really a wrestler. That was like his side gig. Like his regular job is he works at Home Depot. You know, Kevin, that's his name, right? Kevin. So this is the thing. They know that these people come on here to get a come up. And then there are some people who are here who are real, you know what I mean? But a majority of the people that come on the show are actors. Here is why. If somebody is serious about finding love, they're not going to go on a TV show. There are going to be a few. You're not going to get enough to have that entire cast. You're not going to get 30 women who are really looking for love, who will come on national TV and, let's be real, embarrass themselves for one guy and like literally fight over him. If you're normal, you're not really going to do that, right? There may be a few who have the cojones to apply and really get on the show. But a lot of the people are actors. Also, they're local hires. So a lot of them already live in LA. So you don't really have to pay to fly them out and to house them. You know what I mean? So you also have to think about their budget as well. So if I'm going to hire 30 girls, right? I need to have people who will give me real drama, who will play the game, who will do reshoots and know what I'm talking about and not give me a problem if I need to reshoot a scene or if I need to get them crying again or saying something messy again on camera. With somebody who's not an actor, it's going to be hard to get that out of them. You know what I mean? If they've already done it, they're going to be awkward the next time. It's going to come off really fake. So what do? You hire, to be honest with you, 10 people who are really here for love, if you can get that many, and the rest are going to be actors because they're going to give you what you need to make a show. It is what it is. Watch them real. They'll tell you the real tea. Yeah, Demi is a villain, but I think Colton still likes her though. She got a good look. And she seems like that's his type. Colton has two types. I think his type is Demi, and I think his type is Katie. I think he wants to bring home North Kakalaki, a beauty queen, but I think his loins want a Katie and a Demi. Those are the girls that he really is interested in. But I think for the sake of the show, he's going to go after the beauty queens. But the girls that he really wants is a Katie and a Demi. That's my opinion. North Carolina, Katie. Yeah, North Carolina, Katie and Hannah, the girl who got the first pick roles. Yeah. Demi and another blonde. I don't know. They all look the same. They do, J Knight. They do all look the same. Kendall, I thought was going to be a front runner. Is that her name? The virgin who's never kissed anybody? I thought she was going to be a front runner too. But her and Colton had no chemistry. He was not into her at all. And I thought she was so sweet. But I had her in my top 5 until she met Colton, and he was like, mm-mm. So I feel like the producers kept her around because she's somebody who's real. She's going to be awkward on TV. She's really going to give you the real tears and the real breakdown because she's not used to this. So that is a real cast member for this show. Everybody else is actors. Yes, Hannah. Demi was definitely put on the show to be on Paradise. She's going to tear Paradise up, and I cannot wait. She is going to be good TV. Demi, Anya, and there's one other girl that's going to be really good TV. Camille Grammer. She's going to be good TV. Yes, Loved by You. All the girls are really beautiful, but the sisters, they came correct. Their hair was nice. One of them, the girl that got cut, her outfit, it gave me like a 1993 bridesmaid dress. It didn't look well. And then did she have on blue contacts? Were they like a deep violet blue? Her whole look. And when she left the house, I was like, please don't be the angry black chick that got cut. Just, do your little confessional and leave, please. Because she was steaming back there when he was not calling her name. And I'm like, well, honey, you don't look like you want to be picked. She was already pissy. She's another one who I think was real. I think she really came here for Colton. That was another real pick because her reaction when she got cut, that was real. That girl could have went a bit farther with her reaction. She was pissed about getting cut, but I think she held herself back, and I'm glad she did because how pissed she was, I was like, she about to tear this whole mansion up. What is her name? Write her name in the comment section if y'all know. It's the black girl that had on the green dress that got cut. And she thought that she was prettier than all the other girls with those blue contacts. But they were like huge blue anime contacts. It didn't work. Cece said, I think Blake will be in Paradise for sure. I know, and I don't want him to be. Yes, Mimi. He has been here before. Me too. Yes, Loved by You. I do want was that? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to read the comments. They're going so fast. Yes, Nefertiti. Earlier in the beginning of The Bachelor, like with Tristan and Ryan, people were looking for love, but now you can become a reality TV star and just live off of that. Nick Val, whatever. He's just living off of being a reality TV star. That's just how he makes his money. You can live off of this. All you got to do is just keep on working a reality TV show market. You can get paid nice for a show. Yes, Kevin. Yes. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Yahara. Kevin worked at Home Depot. They made him a wrestler just so he could have an interesting job. But that was his job. Watch those shows. Thank you, Chica Photo. Chica, is it Chica or Chica Photo? Thank you. She said my skin is glowing. It's wet. It's hot up in here. You know what? I don't think this is all leading up to a long engagement with Tia. I don't think he likes her. I don't think he ever liked Tia. Tia liked him, and she was somebody who will take the bait. Colton was looking for a way in on this show, guys. He has been insider tea. Colton is trying to get on The Bachelor for a very long time. First time he tried, he was too young. When he became of age, it was still a no. Even when he started dating Ollie, they weren't really checking for him. he was in the circle, but they weren't really checking for him. Tia brought him in. We would have no Colton had it not been for Tia. Women always doing the hard work. Happy New Year. Yes, the girl in the sister. Yes, Onika, the sister in the green dress was heated. I'm glad she kept it together because I thought she was going to fight all them girls and Colton. Oh, yes, Tajwan. And didn't she have some like corny one-liner? My name is hard to pronounce. Not really, but I hope I'm gonna be Tajwan. You pick. It was something really corny and did not make sense. And I think that cut her early on. Colton was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" For me, CC, it's too early to think who would be the Bachelorette. I need to see more of Taisha. I need to see more of Taisha to see if she will be the next Bachelorette. I don't know. I don't know who would be the next Bachelorette from just this episode. Who would I want to be? I think Anya is working on getting that position. I don't know if she'll get it, but she's going to be a mess on Paradise. Who would be the next Bachelorette? Demi, no, they don't give bad girls that position, or do they? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who would be the next Bachelorette. You know what? I do know who I think from just this episode, North Kakalaki, Miss North Kakalaki. They like the whole pageant princess and all that stuff. So she's a runner. She's a runner-up. Katie is too sexy. She's going to go far, but she's way too sexy. It may be Taisha. It may be Taisha or North Kakalaki. Who is Kerpa? Is Kerpa the girl who I thought was Desi? It's a girl who's Desi and Caucasian. I could be wrong. I thought she said she was Desi. Desi and Caucasian. I could be wrong. Gorgeous girl. I don't know her name, but she was beautiful. I wish she would get rid of the blonde hair, though. I think that washes her out. I think if she went with like a dark brown, or maybe like a reddish brown, something to really bring out her beautiful. Her face is gorgeous. I just feel like the blonde washes her out. Tajwan, ugh. Colton never liked Tia. Oh, thank you, Donna. I almost forgot about that. Yo, when Katie said that she came to LA to be a dancer and then she did those dance moves, I was like, so what do you do for real? Because ain't no way you spent your money and moved out to Los Angeles to be a dancer. Nobody in your life told you that wasn't it. Not one person. When she hit me with those moves, she was in whole dance gear in a dance studio, and she looked like a soulful Elaine from Seinfeld. It was so weird, and I'm like, this girl is playing. I thought she was playing, and then we get Anya, who does the same dances as Katie. Disappointed. At least their weaves are correct, but the dance moves. Yes, Taisha does seem clean enough to be the next Bachelorette. I like Katie, but she's too sexy for that position. They don't really, I'm telling you, they give it to the cookie cutter people. How in the hell did Ari get that position? I think the only way that Ari got it is because Peter did not want it, or Peter was asking for way too many demands. But Ari came out of nowhere. He did not fit the Bachelor breakdown at all. Everybody is cookie cutter. Everybody, until they're not. Because what was the Don Juan? Remember the Mexican Bachelor? Nobody thought that he would turn out to be a villain. By the end of the season, all the women hated him. And they sold him as such a sweetheart. Child, you just never know. Yeah, I think it's probably, you're right, Nefertita. I think it is probably going to be Hannah or Kaylin at this point. Oh, we're talking about the Bachelorette, right? Hannah does fit that position if he doesn't pick her. But you know what? She got the first impression rose, And you know, when you give somebody the first impression rose, the first night, that's normally the person they pick. That's the formula they have been going with for the last few seasons. So maybe Hannah is, Colton's child bride. Why did I say that? She looks so young, but maybe she's his fiance for a minute, because he's going to go through with it. He's going to, in my opinion, I think that he's going to propose. He's going to be engaged, and then within a year they're going to break up. He is going to milk it, and then after that he's going to become a hoe. Watch out, Hollywood! I'm telling you, Colton is going to milk this whole year of being engaged or whatever. Him and Hannah are going to have sex, and after that they're going to break up, and he's going to be heartbroken, and then he's going to be holding around with all the Hollywood starlets. Just you wait. I'm telling y'all, we are not getting a marriage out of Colton. We getting a hoe, a Hollywood hoe. I'm gonna be looking. Yeah, Katie looked a mess. Beautiful girl. Can't dance to save her life. Yes, Hannah, she cannot dance at all. Kirpa. Oh, she's Indian. Okay, thank you, Hannah. Kirpa. Gorgeous. I think she's going to go far, but I think he's going to cut her too. I don't think she's going to make it to the end. And I forget the girl's name, but I was so happy to have an Asian girl on this show. He cut her real quick. He didn't even talk to the chick. I really liked her, but he cut her right away. Yeah, Katie cannot dance. Thank you. We all felt the same way about Katie's dance moves. Flew down. Flew down. All expenses paid. Yes, like guys, real talk. Colton had to convince the ladies. No, the producers had to convince the ladies to stay. They did. They wanted nothing to do with him. Maybe they knew that he was scamming. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't get all of that information, and I'm glad I didn't, because I don't want to be too spoiled. But from what I heard, they were not feeling him at all. They were for Colton in the beginning, like they were all attracted to him. But after a while, he could not keep them girls, and he even said it in the trailer. Like, a lot of girls don't want to be here. How will you find 6'5", 225 pounds, built like a Mack truck? Okay, you are a sweet guy, got a nice foundation. Given to kids with is it cancer or lupus? I forget the foundation, but he helps sickly children. And you have all of these things. All America do, dimples, and nobody wants to be with you. Something is up with him, man. Juan Pablo, yes, that is his name. Thank you. Oh, you know what? Yes, JoJo was sexy. She was sexy. But that's the only person I could think of. That's the only bachelorette that I could think of that was sexy. Everybody else has been cookie cutter. Chica Photo said that Ari is a friend of Chris Harrison's. Chris talked about it last year. Oh, okay. So that's how we got Ari. He was a friend of Chris Harrison, because that pick made no sense. You know what? It worked out for Ari though. Him and Lauren, they're having a baby. Like, he found somebody. Like, it worked for him. They're not married. They got a baby on the way. Ratchet. Let me stop. I'm not judging, but I am. So yeah, it worked for Ari. It worked for Ari. I wasn't upset seeing them. I feel like I got over it. I think I got over it because Becca picked Garrett. I wanted her to pick Blake, and after she picked Garrett, I was like, girl, you're beyond helping. But yeah, I'm happy for them. Like, you got a baby. It was the real deal. I'm glad, although I hated how he went about it with Becca, I'm glad that he went after his heart, because he obviously really wanted Lauren. You know what I mean? They are really getting married. They are really having a child. Like, he wanted her. So I'm glad he did what he had to do to get the woman that he wanted. I hated the way he went about it, though. Seriously, I can't believe I even watched that episode of Becca being broken up. Like, I couldn't look away. I couldn't look away. It was so sad, but I just could not look away. Let me catch up on that. So confused by Colton's virginity story, waiting until he's in love. You know what? Nefertiti, I don't know what's going on with his virginity story. I feel like it changes every episode. It's always different. Like this is the first time on this episode that I heard that he was very like his family was very religious and he grew up religious. He never mentioned that on Paradise. He never mentioned that on Becca's season. So all of a sudden we get to his season and like his virginity is a religious thing now. I thought it was because he couldn't find anybody. Like, I don't know. Colton, I don't know what's going on with him. Oh, Ari is getting married this week? Wow. Who is getting the Bachelor wedding special? It's not Rachel and Brian, which I thought it should be. The first Black Bachelorette. Y'all need to put your coins into giving her a wedding. Do you think it's going to be Ari and Lauren or Ashley Lancadelli and Prince Eric? Because there's like a couple Bachelor weddings happening, and I'm like, are y'all gonna pay for any of these things? I've only seen one Bachelor wedding special. It was Tristan and Ryan. I'm telling you, that was my couple. I remember watching that with my mom, and we cried at that wedding. We were bawling. That was our couple. I love them. I love seeing their babies. I love that couple. But who do you think will get the Bachelor wedding special? It should, in my opinion, it should be Rachel and Brian. But y'all told me that they passed on her. Why? Wait. What did I miss? Hannah is talking about something in Hawaii. What are they filming in Hawaii? Hannah, tell me. I'm trying to keep up with the comments. Hold on. Someone said he smelled. Oh, Nikki, get out of here. Colton sold his soul. Y'all are messy. I love it. Yes, Chica photo. I'm low-key judging too. True. Rachel, yeah, she could not have had a baby out of wedlock. You know, look, this is the thing. I was very happy for Rachel in her season. That's why I got back into the show. But I mean, I would never want to be the first Black Bachelorette. Like, she went through it. They really held her, everybody, myself included, held her to high standards that sometimes are just unattainable. You know what I mean? And looking back at it, I was just like, I wish I was, you know, a little bit more understanding. After seeing her interviews and how she talked about her experience, I felt bad because I wish I could have cheered her on more, but I didn't agree with her pick. I was Team Peter. And the fashions, the eyelashes, and the weave just took me out. It took me out. But I'm glad that she got me back into this franchise because I'm loving it. I'm loving you guys. I'm loving the show. It's a really, really good show, but I would never want to be in that position. She really was held to like ridiculous standards. And it was unfair, which is why I think they should give her a wedding. Like, she went through a lot. Give the girl her own wedding special. You know what? I just had a messy thought. Who has watched A Different World? Who grew up on that show? Listen, and talking about Rachel having a wedding special, forgive me, Team Brian. I was just thinking about her having a wedding special, and Brian and Rachel are at the altar, and Peter busts in like Dwayne Wayne from A Different World. Baby, please. And she turns around. I do. Listen. Twitter would be a mess. You know what? Mike would do it. Mike would do anything for a good coin. This show is so tacky and messy, I wouldn't put it past him. Oh, Hannah. So Hannah Jones said that she thinks that Ashley and Prince Eric, their wedding is going to be filmed. That doesn't seem fair. Ashley is not a bachelorette. Has never been. That wedding special should go to Rachel. That's weird. Oh, so Ari and Lauren are getting married in Hawaii this week. That's another couple who I think should get it. I feel like a bachelor or a bachelorette, somebody who held that title should get a wedding special, not people who got cut. And I like Ashley, but I think that Rachel and Ari should get their wedding special filmed. But because a lot of people didn't like Ari, I don't think it would get filmed, but Rachel should get her season. Yeah. She kind of did. Rachel did kind of shoot herself in the foot sometimes. Some of the decisions she made. How about Brian? He's like selling Hotep teas and like I just wish they would have had a better publicist because their image after the show. I don't think that they made some of the best choices. Like the best thing for them would have been to have been on Dancing with the Stars or like there were ways to really work the upper crust reality TV show market. And I don't think they did it. I don't think they did it. What did Love by You say? Really? Two of the front runners went to her college. Don't tell me who they are, but wow. All right, so we got okay. So Love by You. This is going to be your job. Your job is to give us insider tea because Love by You said that she has that she went to school with two of the front runners. So your job is to give us some tea. We want to know about them girls when it comes that time, like when it gets to like the top 5 or wherever they land. Give us the tea about the girls. Let us know. We got an insider, right? We got insider tea. Let's go. I don't think that Ashley and Jared should get a wedding special. Something going on with Rachel. Oh, Rachel and ABC have beef? Oh, maybe that's why she's not getting her wedding special. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to catch up with your comments. Y'all are right team. Yes, Hope, the lashes in the weave. I couldn't do it. I love Rachel, but they didn't do her right. Listen, ABC had the money. They could have hired Pat McGrath for her season. I felt like first Black Bachelorette, y'all should have went all the way out. June Ambrose should have been doing her styling. Pat McGrath should have been doing her makeup. Who does bad black hair? Whoever does Beyonce's wigs. Tokyo Styles, right? Tokyo Styles. He does great wigs. He should have been, y'all should have hired him. Yeah. I wish I would have supported Rachel and Brian more. After seeing them after the show, I like them. I like them together. But again, she said that their relationship was a victim to editing. And I believe her. From just seeing them two together in interviews and how well they are and how they talk to each other and how they compliment each other, I didn't see any of that on the show. All we saw was them being very physical. We saw a lot of intimate stuff with her and Peter. We didn't see, we didn't see the same with Rachel and Brian. And she said that they had a lot of those moments, but they were all cut out. So she was like, when I look back at the show, of course, Peter seems like the better pick because all of my, intimate times and, fun times with Brian were cut out and all you saw was us kissing. So we're a victim of editing. Let me see. Let me scroll. Yeah, she was rude though. She was not nice. This is the thing. Rachel was justifiably rude. Like she had issues with the show because she didn't like how it was portrayed. To that I say, sis, you're going on reality TV. Like I think people who go on reality TV, there should be a class. And you know what? I'm about my money. So I might teach a reality TV show class. What you have to expect is that whatever you give the cameras, the producers and editors, story producers, everybody who is writing the scenes for you guys are going to make it whatever they want it to be. So you have to be very careful and cautious about what you're doing. I don't know if you guys watch RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars. If you're not into it, please check it out, especially this season. I want you to check it out just to watch Valentina. Valentina is one of the All-Stars who I'm telling you, every episode, that chick is working the cameras. Her storyline, she's already crafted it in her mind, and she's come on this show, and she is like, this is what you're going to know me as. This is how I'm going to be. Every time she walks into the walk room, she got a bad look. She's giving out the names of the designers. She's making connections. She's doing a commercial for a designer who has given her clothing on VH1. The chick is smart. So that's what I'm saying. If you're going to do reality TV, already have your storyline together. Your scenes are going to be produced. You need to be producing your scenes as well. So I think Rachel just came into the show very blindly. And after the show, she watched it and she didn't like what she saw. But that's kind of her fault because you sign your life away and you don't take any responsibility for it. You just trust these people who you to them are just a paycheck. So they don't care about your feelings. They are going to get the best show that they can give so that they can get another season. You're just a paycheck. So you have to be cautious of what you're putting out there as well. And I think that she was pissed about that, but she has to take some responsibility because she said yes to the show. So I get Rachel being upset. I totally understand it. So many reality TV stars go through this after they watch their season. But you got to be like Tiffany New York Pollard, and you got to work the system. If you're going to do reality TV, just know that what you think you're doing, they are not going to do that. So you always have to be sitting on 10. You got to be, when them cameras hit you, you got to know what you're doing. You got to know how to dress. You got to know how to act. You got to know how to push a narrative. Like, you just got to be really wise to that. And I think if we saw Rachel on Paradise, she might have a better season because now she knows what's going down. But unfortunately, she had a season that she wasn't proud of. And that's probably why she's not getting the wedding special, because she got beef with the network. Oh, wait, Rachel did an interview and she said she was waiting. Oh, you know what? You're right, Hannah. Hannah Jones said that Ashley and Jared has been a long time coming. They have, but unless you're following Bachelor, the Bachelorette from like the beginning, you really don't know that. You know, a lot of us, to be honest, the Bachelor Nation, the fans or whatever, really grew and diversified with Rachel. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people weren't here from the beginning. I was here from the beginning. I dropped off, especially before Juan Pablo. When I found out that was the next Bachelor, I was like, who? What? I'm out. So, you know, a lot of us don't know them like that. Oh, so Love by You said that Rachel did an interview and she said she was waiting on the network to approve her for a wedding, but they decided to go for Ashley. Ooh! Yeah, she still got dragged on, Nika. You know what? I did hear that, Love by You. I did hear that Brian is very charming and polite in real life. Now, I heard that from somebody who interviewed him. I heard that they're a really sweet couple. Like, that was my insider tea. I have a friend who interviewed them, and she said they're very sweet. I have another friend who did Rachel's makeup, and he was just like, this couple is in love. Like, they are the real deal. Brian was checking up on her, and they were flirting, and they were a really, really beautiful couple. From two people that I know who have been in. Sorry, Cash App. Okay. So from the people who have been in community with them, they are the real deal. So that's why a lot of my perspective started to change on them. Yeah, she was held to impossible standards. Yes, Kerper is the dentist. Wait, Chica Photo said that once a Bachelorette contestant's job title was hipster. Who was that? Kendall? Was it Kendall? All right. You know what, Chica Photo? I might do a video about the dangers of a black man with swagger. I might. There are a lot of things that I talk about and off the cuff. But if there's anything that you guys have heard me say in one of my reviews or something that you want me to expound on, please write it in the comment section, DM me, whatever, send me a message. And if I have the time, I will definitely do a video on that. And I'm gonna make a note on the black men swagger. Happy New Year, guys. It's getting late over here, and I still have to do a more structured review for The Bachelor. Thank you so much for joining me. if I can get this YouTube to stay working, this YouTube live, I'm still trying to figure it out. I will be going live after every episode. Every Monday night, meet me here at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The only reason why I'm doing it this late is because I didn't know that this show was 3 hours. If it's ever 3 hours again, just know y'all not getting it live because it is late over here. But anyway, thank you all for staying up with me. I truly appreciate it. What's up to the East Coast? What's up to everybody viewing me from the UK? From was somebody here from Kenya? Did I get a Kenya? Somebody said they were here from Kenya. Everybody tuning in. I truly, truly appreciate it. Let me get to work. I still got to finish up my 90-day fiance and my love after lockup. I'm also working on my drag race review. I just started Miami. I'm catching up on the Real Housewives of New Jersey and the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I got a lot of stuff coming to you guys this week. So stay tuned. Thank y'all for staying up. I truly appreciate it. I will see you guys tomorrow, actually, because I'm posting some stuff tonight and I'll post some stuff tomorrow. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye. Bye. Hey, what's up, Canada? Thank you for staying up. I love y'all. Yay.